so you decided to play FRPVerse. Firstly, I have a deck with me. The general guideline is 55 cards including heroes, so in this pile over here, there's a pile of heroes to choose from. In this instance, I will choose Fumble Die Trouble. The hero is basically the avatar and the card that represents you. Remember, hero cards have active abilities and special abilities. Active abilities often cost nothing, and normally special abilities cost mana to use. It's more contextual, and you will have to read the card. So how we start is that we place it down in the middle. I apologize for not having the playmat yet, so visualize what I'm saying. Shuffle our deck and place it in the bottom right. So this here is how the playmat should look like, and this is how we start the game. We draw 3 cards and place them facing down in the mana zone. Set our hero health to 20. Sometimes it's more than 20, but it depends on what your hero ability says. We will then draw 5 cards into our hands. So this is basically how to start the game for both players. Now, to officially start your first turn, the peace turn, which you and your opponent have at least once. At the start of your turn, you draw 2 cards. This is basically how the turn structure runs. Within these 2 cards, you can choose either both, none, or one of them to recharge into your mana zone. So basically it's a chance for you to recharge your mana. In this case, I will just choose 1 to put face down in the mana zone, representing 1 mana. After this phase would be the mana conversion phase, where there's another chance for you to recharge your mana pool. So within the cards in your hand, not counting the new 2 cards you just drew, you can convert one of those cards into mana facing up by looking at its mana value. But remember, only items and spells have a mana conversion value. In this case, the March of Fatigue has a value of 2 mana. When you put it facing up, it signifies 2 mana. So I have a total of 4 face down mana and 1 face up mana, which brings me to 6 mana total. Now to the main phase, where I can cast spells, equip items, and summon minions, just that I can't attack my opponent since it's the peace turn. The minion card I'm holding, Cutie Pedody, has no mana cost, so I can summon it for free into the verse. And by default, only 4 minions are allowed in the verse at once, unless there's a spell or ability that changes that. So now it will be my opponent's turn, and he will do the exact same thing as I did. Now we can actually damage each other after the peace turn. Okay, so rinse and repeat. It's my turn, I draw 2 cards and choose either card to recharge, or both, or none. In this case, I choose 1. I decided not to do any mana conversion and go to the main phase, where I choose Furious Angelic Man and summon it to the verse. But first, it costs 3 mana to summon and 2 mana for using its ability. In this case, I'm an idiot and forgot to discard 3 mana from the mana zone into the drop zone. Pretend I did, so now let's attack my opponent. Since my opponent's verse is completely empty, I will be able to just go in and freely attack his hero. So this minion has 3 crit and the other one has 7 crit. So now my opponent's hero health is at 10. Now let's roleplay. Let's say if there's a minion on the enemy verse and you want to attack him, you can, but you have to destroy his minion first before you can get to him. Stay tuned for the full tutorial and card breakdowns and our Kickstarter.